The actress behind Little People, Big World, Tori Roloff, recently provided updates on her children's surgical procedures, Josiah and Lilah Roloff. Now that Lyla has had surgery, the Little People Big World star has informed her about a horrifying accident. How come? Lyla was seen smiling foolishly in a picture posted by Tori Roloff on her Instagram story. Butterfly stitches conceal a quite nasty cut across one eyebrow. When It Rained was written by the Little People Big World star over the image. It rains down. She went into further detail about what transpired with Lyla in the next photo on her story. The wretched infant girl was seen in the second photo, sitting in an outside chair. She appeared to be receiving consolation from a few others around, and she had a plate full of goodies. Lyla Roloff is spotted munching a sunchip while clearly agitated. Lyla had a small mishap in the pool yesterday, according to the picture that Tori provided. I'm so relieved she's fine. The Little People Big World actress went on, saying, she split her eye pretty good, but fortunately there was no need for stitches, but I think she's gonna have a solid scar. She commented, so grateful for friends who helped keep me calm. She also received chips, which instantly made her feel better. There was a lot of blood, but they managed to keep me composed so I could handle it all. Recently, tonsils were removed from Lyla and Josiah Roloff via surgery. Although tonsil removal was formerly a common treatment, many youngsters today only get their tonsils removed because of sleep-related problems. Tori had little trouble updating her social media accounts as soon as the kids left the operating room, despite having made it plain that she did not want the procedures to be recorded for Little People Big World. In order to improve their breathing while they sleep, children and individuals with dwarfism frequently need to have their tonsils removed. Unfortunately for Lyla, the time of her pool mishap and her hospital stay for surgery was somewhat close. In contrast, Josiah Roloff is still recuperating from surgery. As reported by Tori, Josiah was killing it when it came to mending in the next snapshot on the Little People Big World star's story. Praying for a speedy recovery, she implored her fans to keep up. Tori's Instagram stories do not allow people to directly remark, but it's probable that the Little People Big World actress got a ton of well wishes and messages concerning her young ones. There is now uncertainty over the future of Little People Big World. The struggles that Little People Big World actors Zach and Tori Roloff confront frequently require them to take their children to the hospital. Lyla, Josiah, and Jackson seem to be dealing with a lot after their father left them dwarfed. Because of this, these little stars have occasionally needed to have surgery. Josiah needed surgery. Tori disclosed in the midst of all of this. Her audience was left stunned by the startling truth she revealed. What was the reason for the famous child having to have surgery? Does he seem to be okay these days? What is he coping with? The Little People Big World Roloffs have been having problems with their tonsils for some time. Lila's tonsils and sleep apnea were the original reason she ended up in the hospital. As a result, the famous person underwent surgery and had her tonsils removed early. Viewers couldn't believe their eyes when they saw Lila's boldness, and she handled the dynamics like a pro. But once more, Tori and Zach had to pay for a tonsil visit to the hospital. Josiah was the victim this time, and it required surgery for him as well. The mother posted a photo of her kid resting in a hospital bed. The famous child was dozing off with an Roman 4 drip on his hand. Tori disclosed that the second tonsillectomy had been completed. I hope it's not going to be too long before Tori has to go back to the hospital. She went on to commend Josiah for his outstanding performance and his superstar-like handling of the entire procedure. As she ended, "Peace out, tonsils," the celebrity's annoyance was apparent. A sigh of relief was eventually breathed by fans who had originally become agitated upon viewing the photo. With all of Josiah's improvements, Tori reassured her audience. The only way the Roloff children could lead a normal existence was by undergoing surgery to address the issues resulting from their dwarfism. According to reports, Jackson underwent surgery first. In spite of the fact that he was far too young for all of this, he underwent surgery to address his bent legs. In order to avoid having the Little People Big World cameras capture him, the celebrity had to go for a second round. According to the current situation, Jackson's bent legs do not appear to have changed in any noticeable way. The audience wonders if his operation was unsuccessful because they seem to be the same. Doctors advise Tori and Zach to hold off for a few years, though Jackson continues to develop despite his condition, and even after all of this, he plays soccer and ends up lighting the field on fire. However, Lyla is doing really well right now. Recently, Zach and Tori disclosed on their podcast that their daughter was healing quickly. They were pleased with Lila's handling of everything. But in a few years, there's a good likelihood she'll need more surgery due to her eyes.